Hello everyone, Frog Chaser over here. Welcome to my channel. Today I'll be playing Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition. I hope you enjoy this series. Seems like something is possessing them. Okay.
Sorcerers. They brought in sorcerers? I can't.
Can you bless? Well, don't have the orb.
The dwarf rocks.
That can't have been real. Those monsters.
Hmm.
What's up, Chief?
No, this ain't right. Oh, and I was alive. Is it supposed to be happening something? Hmm. Doesn't seem like anything that I am missing. Or maybe it's on this side. Yeah, I don't think there is anything.
The woods have grown chilly now that the sun has set. Annie shuffles across the picnic blanket and huddles against you for warmth. You wrap one arm around her and with the other conjure a little ball of flame in your palm. Little more than a party trick, but her eyes fill with wonder nonetheless. It's so pretty, she says, resting her head against your shoulder. I don't care what they say, what you have is a... She inclines her face up towards yours, lips parted slightly. You lean into her, closing your eyes. The ground drifts by hundreds of feet below you. Droplets of your blood fall away from you into space. You don't feel any pain, only a numbing cold. Your senses are fading. All you can hear is the beating of the Voidwoken's wings and the beating of your own heart. Only the Voidwoken seems to sense that you won't make it. It unleashes an outraged screech, then releases you. The ground rushes up to meet you.
Okay. Well. I think we got most. Oh, we already got this. Okay. Did we do all this? I think we did. Let's check it out. Okay, let's go to the town.
Smells worse
Buying
over
or
here.
selling? Capital. Good luck to you.
And don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Reed. You're safe among friends. Never forget.
+6 initiative. Do we have a one-handed sword? Because this guy is okay.
Keeping it together, Reed. I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget it. Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Reed. I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Strength 5189.
Against the ancient empire.
Let's see what kind of staves. That's a wand. 32, 38.
Together, Reed.
What do you
I'm all
got?
right, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget it. Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, we need healing next time, or at least some alternative to jump.
Keeping it together, Reed. I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Ballistic sword.
Divine order to march against the ancient empire.
Which is pretty cool. Accept.
Keeping it together, Reed.
Let's see.
All right, as long
What
as
do you got?
Well, hello.
You look down at the cart and see fish with flaking scales.
It's free to look. Just don't touch their travels, friend.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Reed. I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're
Your
safe among
fish stinks
friends.
as a void.
Never
What kind
forget
of rat would sell such filth?
Bone cage. Increase physical armor by 60 and another physical armor for each corpse in the area around you. Interesting.
Take what we can get.
How you
Keep
holding up?
talking,
Maybe
dwarf,
it's
and we'll
good
end up eating
with the-
sawdust from a cell
Not in any
floor.
mood to talk about it.
Yeah.
Divine order to march against the ancient empire.
Tell me,
Keeping it
you
together,
heard any
Bree.
news? I'm all right.
Nothing
as
good.
long as I don't
The
think
void
about it
woken
too
are
much.
everywhere.
You're
Thank
safe
the
among
divine
friends.
you're here to protect
Never
us.
forget it.
Yes, of course.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Hear ye! We Justinia executes 24 noblemen.
How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
Bless.
Divine order to march against the ancient empire.
Wait,
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of
we
vinegar.
didn't learn. Phoenix try.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among
There's a lot of
friends.
cold for the junk.
Never
you
forget
sell,
it.
then.
Junk? Why, I offer nothing less than the wisdom of the ancients. And
Vapid fiction along with a large helping of ham.
How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
Okay.
Good day to you. You needing supplies? I'd stock up if I were you. It's madness out there. Never seen anything like it.
Bone widow, huh? Did he also have like a bone cage?
Until later then.
Yeah.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it. How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
keeping it together, Bree?
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends.
Oh, we should get a
Never
source point. I
forget
think we're missing some source point. Over here, Meister's house.
Stay strong on.
Hell with her. I need to... When the mornings are darkened, and my
Magisters dropping left and right.
It doesn't make sense. I'm missing something. What is it? Unless you know something about the disappearances, leave me alone. I need to... The cook? Of course, of course. I had worked it out for myself. So it was an elf all this time. Perhaps the Magisters were right to remove my kind from their ranks. The fiend has faced justice, I assume. It matters to me. Now answer me. Is the murderess alive or dead?
The elf glares at you with alarm.
You left her alive? I won't let that foul bitch get away with this. I have to...
Okay.
And so did my heart.
Murderer! You've been killing my comrades.
Comrades, you shame your kin, siding with those dogs. You should not have seen that. And you cannot unsee it. Come here. There's no need for this to be more painful than it has to be.
Okay.
Not right now.
Okay.
Cooking
Stew is
notes.
good.
Wait, there's something wrong with this.
A lifeless elven child is cradled in your arms. Your vision blurs with tears. You look away. To a raised valley below. Tendrils of death fog dissipate, revealing a victorious Divine Order army.
Oh. Oh, at least good now. Garlic. Can we make something? Deer. Oh. Scroll.
Menu simple. Eat or drink or roll.
Okay. Oh, actually, let's see if...
The spirit of Wivlia glares at you with all the venom she can muster.
Oh, my bad. Oh, we'll see.
What can I get you?
The spirit of a magister stares dumbly at her translucent hand, the fingers of which have been sheared off.
My ring! Where's my ring?
The spirit pivots her wrist, staring at the fingerless hand, utterly, morbidly entranced.
I should have been more careful. She hacked at my sword hand first. I couldn't defend myself.
The spirit stares, absorbing your question. Finally, she points her fingerless hand towards the kitchen. The spirit looks at you with the smallest flicker of realization.
I was still alive when she started cutting pieces off me. She wanted...
The spirit inclines her head towards the kitchen. The spirit ponders your question and seems to shiver.
Oh, in many places.
Like the music. Hey, Magister, do you have that for someone?
You, stranger! What are you doing here? Good. Tell me.
Have you seen a man around here? Grey beard, grey cloak, a look of madness in his eyes.
Higba is a sorcerer and must be found.
But perhaps there's something to what you say.
If you have proof of that, you should speak to Officer Carver immediately. I'm sure he would want to hear it.
The Magister's eye...
It's vital that you report anything unusual. We must know. He arrived in Driftwood some days ago. As soon as he... Now.
Okay.
Take some sorcery in the face, nasty Dallas.
I know there was